Oh, this you crazy mother.
I'm alright. I'm completely missed. Go again!
So how's everyone doing? The digger is going to be running. I'm going to plough through this. I'm going to try and keep some stuff, but I don't really care anymore. I'll just be happy to burn this place to the ground and move on. So some of my friends have said to me, you're allowed the skate park for one more summer. Why are you not keeping it for one more summer? There is a big reason behind all this, which pretty much clears up the air amongst this whole situation. Yes, I could have had this for one more summer, and the plan was to have it for one more summer. But things are happening at the moment that me and Grace are not happy about, and we need to move on and getting rid of all this, burning it all out, getting away from this place, fresh beginnings. So let me just explain something. Once upon a time, when I was allowed this land, it was covered in rubble, covered in crap, which I cleared and put all over there, because I'm a hard grafter. It's the sort of thing I do. And whilst I was doing all this, there was a witch. There was a witch that lived in the caravan just over there. She lived there with her boyfriend, both dickheads, and she owned a horse. The horse lived in the other field. Everyone was happy. Everyone was happy apart from the witch and her boyfriend. So obviously, once I cleared all the rubble out of here, the witch suddenly realised what was happening. She wanted this field for herself, so she was trying to get her horse in this field. Grace's parents didn't allow it, so she threw all her toys out the pram, kicked right off. She tried her best to stop the plans for this skate park. She would tell Grace's parents that some of the people that was helping me build this were thieves and robbers. She then told the parents that my brother didn't like her and he kept staring at her and all this shit. That didn't work. And then eventually the witch got married and actually moved out. And when she moved out, me and my brother chopped down a massive big tree over there and it crushed her caravan. You see that picture? That's my brother smiling because the tree had just come down on the caravan and crushed it, sent the caravan down for scrap. And everything was kind of nice here. There was a lot of positivity in the air when the witch had moved out. Obviously I continued with the skate park in peace and everything was peaceful around these grounds. She's been married 2 years now and she's getting divorced, which is not a surprise because witches shouldn't really get married. Because Grace's parents are decent people and because the witch has declared herself homeless, they are moving her back into the household, so me and Grace have got to get out of here. They're not pushing us out, but we've got to go because we don't want to stay amongst the negativity, because as soon as a witch turns up, this whole place turns negative. And so me and Grace are literally at the moment clearing everything out from these grounds. We are moving on to new pastures, and this year it's going to be a fresh year. Fresh start for me and Grace. We're going to have our own home and everything in it. And once I sort of burn everything from this place, cleanse my soul, moving on to sort of fresh start, it's going to be the best thing for me and Grace. Because as soon as you surround yourself with negativity, it sort of eats at you and you just got to get away from it. Because once a toxic person, always a toxic person. And if you ever surround yourself with toxic people, you got to get away from them. Simple as that. Simple as that. And that witch is a very toxic person, and I don't really want to spend too much time with this place now. I'll be happy to see the back of it because of where it's situated. I'd rather just burn it all up, cleanse my soul and move on with my life. Because the last thing I wanted was to sort of stay hanging around here, and it became negative. Grace became negative. This whole video situation became negative. This is probably the most negative video I've done, minus my dog passing away. I just wanted to get out of the way, clear the air, so you know the situation. And yeah, I'm going to plough through this place now with a digger, burn a lot of it. I might reclaim some of it, put it into storage, and moving on. So one thing you got to understand with the digger, the actual clutch doesn't work properly. The actual spring action, when it comes back up, you got to stick your foot underneath it and bring it up yourself. So sometimes your foot kind of gets stuck there, then you just literally just drive through everything. So I nearly pretty much ran over the whole skate park then. But we get there in the end. So yeah, the dumper started first go. I've been started for about 6 months. It's been left out here. He started straight away. Yeah, the window didn't break. Still opens and shuts. Ah. So yeah, that is the story of the witch and the basket yard. I've made a huge dent into the place now. The quarter pipe is down. I've actually kept one piece of the transition because that quarter pipe was amazing. Everyone that rode that quarter pipe loved it. So I can always copy that, use that as a template if it ever were to happen again. I've kept the height meter, the old 7-foot bad boy, Tom Eisted, the only guy that ever went above that. But definitely keeping that, obviously keeping my divorce sign, memorabilia from Florida. Got loads of clad in here. I've saved a lot of timber so far. I've still got loads more to do. The curved wall ride, that is still standing. The little bastard won't fall down, but eventually when I get the bucket to it, it will come tumbling down. So that's a basket yard so far. End of the day, I'll be happy once it's all cleared out. All the wood is shifted through. I've got it all in storage, the rest of it can burn. See, when it comes to riding BMX, you've got to set yourself just little goals, little targets. You can't go out every single day killing yourself for no reason. And ever since I picked up a BMX, I always wanted to achieve small things. When I first picked up a BMX magazine, I was like, one day I want to be in this magazine. Even if it's just me in the background waving. I want my face in the magazine. And that ended up happening. Somehow my mug ended up on the front cover. So that's number one. Second, making my own BMX product, which sold to hundreds and hundreds of people. That was amazing. And three, building my own skate park from scratch. I had it in my head years and years and years ago, but I thought it would never happen. I never thought I'd have the opportunity, the land. But when it did happen, I obviously took full advantage of it. And just those three things. I'm more than happy with how my BMX life has gone and how it's going. I can jump on that, have good fun on it, and that's all that matters. That's all I care about now. I've never been that sort of progressive rider, learning brand new tricks. That's not going in my list. I've just had fun and I've been bloody happy riding BMX. And now it's kind of turned to mountain biking because of the people I'm meeting on the mountain bikes. Switching back and forth is always going to happen, and that is how this channel is going to move forward. So burning the basket yard, clearing everything out. Once that's done, I'm going to feel refreshed and move on with 2018 with grace to newer and better things. There's going to be some more videos of taking apart the skate park. I'm going to give the sledgehammer challenge to some other people, see what sort of devastation they can cause. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. And yeah, don't be upset. The basket yard was fun, but now it's done. Or it's still getting done. Well, you know what I mean. Some of the shit's so heavy over there. I need fucking Eddie Hall. Someone give me Eddie Hall's number, I'll get him in. He'll lift the whole fucking skate park up.